You're a vet tech, right? You're broke, you're tired, you've been working all day, you didn't get a lunch break, may not even got a potty break. You're working somebody else's dream, or you're working to make the shareholders richer. You're working towards buying your CEO's next yacht. You're a cog in the machine and you're looking for a change. Go into business for yourself. Do it. Don't work for anybody else. Don't make anybody else's pockets thicker. Don't help make corporate quota. Just go do your own dang thing. I don't work for any clinic. I worked in the clinics for about 12, 13 years. I've also worked in pharmaceutical sales. I burnt out. So I'm a statistic. I didn't think I would. I thought it would never happen to me. I'd love it for life. And while I still do love vet med and I love working with animals, I couldn't work somebody else's dream anymore. I never myself intended to be a business owner. It was an accidental thing. It was not planned. It was never my dream. It was something I was doing to hold me over until my non-compete was up. I was just kind of drifting, and by some miracle, it stuck. I do my own thing. I work my own hours. I work better than bankers' hours. I'm off on the weekends. I'm off on Mondays. I leave work early Fridays. I don't do evenings. I work with who I want to. I pick my clients. I pick them carefully. I work with the pets that I want to. I do in-home nail trimming, anal gland services, the occasional ear cleaning, maybe a teeth brushing, and I'm not a groomer. I don't groom. I do not bathe. I don't do any of that. Nails and anals all day long. That's my gig. I'm in and out. I knock them out all day. I service about, I don't know, 8 to 12 clients a day. Some of these households have multiple pets, so there's some extra income there. And it's successful. I make way more money now than I ever did working for any veterinary clinic, for any large company. Um, I can pay to have a lot more better things. I have house cleaners. I have a financial planner. I am getting my own long-term disability insurance in case I get my throat ripped out by a dog. I, for the first time in my entire life, have a brand new car. I have a 2023, basic Equinox, but it's brand new with no miles on it. That's never happened before. I have so much more now working by myself than I ever could have for somebody else. I was always chasing, had the carrot over my head saying, just a little bit more, give a little bit more. You got this, just a little bit more and we'll reward you. Reward never came. I was nothing. I was one of 100,000 employees that the company had. I was just another technician making their quota. And that's why I wanted to come on here and maybe inspire some other technicians to do what I'm doing. I was never the smartest tech. I was never the fastest tech. I was a good tech. I showed up. I smiled. I did my job. I stayed until the end. I came in early. I did all that. The same thing all of you guys are doing. I did that for years. And there was no reward, no payout, nothing. You know, thankless job, yes. And I feel like we're all burning. A lot of us are burning at both ends. And this is not for the newbie techs. This is not for the fresh graduates. This is not for the assistants that just started yesterday. I'm talking if you're a seasoned tech, like you've been in this for 5 to 7 years and you're about done. You're going to leave for human medicine. You're going to leave and do insurance. Or you want one of those coveted work from home jobs where they have 10,000 applicants for one position, right? But you want to stay working with animals. Well, this is your thing. Do it. Start your own small business. Get the insurance. Get the LLC. Protect yourself. And go out on the road. You're going to start small. You may have a couple of clients a week, and then gradually you're going to build. For the past 2.5 years, I have been consistently booked out by about 5 to 6 weeks with my schedule. My onboarding process does take a while to get new clients in, but once I get them in, if it works out, I like them, they like me, we have a good thing, they stay on my schedule, and they're permanently on my schedule every 4 to 8 weeks like clockwork. So that's how you start filling your schedule. And I don't want to direct this towards a technician who is working for a doctor and they love their doctor, or you're working for a small-time practice and they treat you well, you're good, you're happy, stay. If you have a unicorn clinic, by God, stay. I know there's a lot of wonderful doctors out there and there's a lot of wonderful technicians and a lot of wonderful clinics, but not all of them are unicorns, unfortunately. And I don't want to discourage technicians to leave the industry. That's not what I'm trying to get at here. What I think we need to realize is that the industry itself it's a bucket, and there's a lot of water coming out of many holes in this bucket, and it's not getting any better. We can't fill it fast enough. Maybe technicians out on the road doing simple services that they can legally do within their state and with the scope of their license. Maybe this is a way to patch a hole in that bucket, right? Maybe this is a way we can help save the industry, because not every tech wants to work in a clinic. Not every tech can get that coveted at home from work job. And it's just another way to maybe preserve you and keep you working with animals for as long as possible. You know, some people may want to take baby steps, still continuing to work at your clinic full time and maybe just doing this a little bit on the weekends. Some people may just jump ship and go right out. Again, I will say it takes a little while to build your clients. It didn't take me very long, maybe 4, 5, 6 months. I was starting to become fully booked out for about 4 weeks. And I think a lot of it does have to deal with how you work with humans. You have to be very polite. You have to be professional. You have to know your stuff, which is, again, why I'm saying this is for the burnt out techs, the ones that are getting ready to go out the pasture. This is for us. This is what we should be doing before we leave the industry altogether, because we can't handle it, but we know nothing else. This is all we know. This is what you guys should be doing before you leave the industry. I might be planning on maybe posting some more videos about what I do day to day, what my operations looks like, what do I do to set myself up for success, what do I do to set my pets up for success, how I onboard clients, how I made sure that I went going and knowing that I'm doing everything legally and that I'm not going to get myself sued by doing something stupid, and everything I had to learn it on my own. And I learned it one day at a time, and it was nothing that I was planning on doing for the rest of my life. And I still might change. I may change my mind next month, but for right now, I plan on doing this until I officially retire. But if I could learn it to do it myself, maybe I can help other techs do it and learn how to do it, at least what I found works for me. Maybe not the right way, but maybe help you find what works for you. So keep posted. Maybe I'll show some funny, interesting stuff, maybe some pictures of how I restrain or how I talk to owners, and just kind of see what goes from there. Bye.